Hello, Giants fans, and welcome to your Giants News Roundup for Monday, April 25th. I'm your host, Ed Valentine of Big Blue View. We finished last week talking about New York Giants second-year wide receiver Kadarius Toney and his absence from the team's voluntary off-season workout program. And we have to start this week talking about Toney as well. That's because over the weekend, Pat Leonard of the Daily News reported that the Giants have been calling teams and trying to find out what they could get in a trade for Kadarius Toney. That Paul Schwartz of the New York Post verified that or confirmed that the Giants have indeed at least talked to some NFL teams regarding the possibility of trading Kadarius Toney. And listen, I have no reason to doubt the veracity of those reports. Have no reason to think that Pat Leonard is just trolling people and making up information. In this case, the Leonard's report indicated that there were those in the Giants organization who wanted to move on from Toney before his rookie season was even over with last year. Toney, of course, missed a ton of time, missed 6 games with injuries, 2 stints on the COVID list, rarely practiced throughout the summer. Had a cleat issue the first time he practiced in rookie mini camp, decided to skip a lot of the voluntary program last year, which is something rookies never do or very, very rarely do. There were questions from the coaching staff last year regarding his maturity. Coaches often talked about Toney needing to gain the trust and respect of his teammates and the coaching staff. And listen, Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll are trying to restart this Giants program. They're trying to fix a team that has been broken, that has lost double-digit games for the last 5 years. Now, I know that the off-season program right now is voluntary. I get that, but it's a bad look for Kadarius Toney not to attend these workouts with a new GM, with a new head coach, with a program that is just getting restarted. You know, coming off the kind of year that he had last year, my view is that he has not earned the right at this point to make a decision like this. He doesn't have the cachet to say, I can set my own schedule. I'll do things my way. I'll prep for the season my way. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll look at the kind of season he had a year ago and this particular situation and say, this is a young man who's not committed to being the best football player he can be. This is a guy who might end up being more trouble than he's worth. He's not a guy. What we don't know is what the Bills, where Schoen and Daboll came from a year ago. We don't know what the Bills thought of Kadarius Toney in the 2021 draft. We don't know if they would have selected him or if they would have passed on Toney given the opportunity. But I have no reason not to believe these reports. At Big Blue View on Sunday, I wrote a story basically where I had asked some people what the Giants might be able to get in return for Kadarius Toney. Opinions varied. Maybe at the high end, I was told a late 2nd round pick. At the low end, I was told perhaps a 5th round pick. So I think we're looking at a 3rd, 4th round pick somewhere in there. But obviously that's more or less pennies on the dollar. But, my point being that I have no reason to doubt the reports that the Giants would be willing to move on from Kadarius Toney if they can possibly do that. Listen, Joe Schoen, Brian Daboll want a clean start. They don't want to begin their new era, dealing with headaches right from the beginning. And it wouldn't shock me if they did move on from Kadarius Toney, and that has nothing to do with his talent. It obviously the young man has talent, but if he's not committed to working and not committed to the Giants' new program and not committed to maximizing that talent, then the Giants have to consider moving on. We'll see what happens here, but my point, on our website, and my point here today is that I have no reason to doubt that the Giants would indeed trade Kadarius Toney if they get an offer that they can live with. Maybe it'll come down to simply deciding that they don't want him on the football team. I don't know how badly they really want to move him at this point, but I do have no doubt that it wouldn't shock me if they did move him. And I absolutely believe that they have discussed moving him with other teams. We'll see what happens. This may all be, a blip on the radar screen by the time we get to the regular season, and Kadarius Toney may have a great year for the New York Giants. We don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if Kadarius Toney ends up not being a member of the Giants in 2022. We'll have to see how it plays out. Like I said, I have no reason to doubt the reporting that has come out so far. Anyway, Giants fans, that's all I've got for you today. Stay with us throughout the week as we get you guys ready for the 2022 NFL Draft, which begins Thursday night. We'll have a lot of coverage for you at bigblueview.com. We've already got a lot of stuff up there that we've been covering the draft for months. You can check out our videos here on our YouTube channel. And by the way, please like and subscribe to the channel here if you like our content. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter at Big Blue View, and join our community at bigblueview.com as well. All right, Giants fans, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.